Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and these are updates coming from the West Midlands on stories that I've covered in the past. The first case is about the story of Thomas Rogers, who was murdered in Birmingham on August the 22nd last year. He was stabbed in the heart by his own brother, and today 2 of his brothers have been jailed in connection to his death. This was alleged to have started over a disagreement between the brothers, and they also said in court that all had really bad childhoods. And the brothers had came to Birmingham to find Thomas Rogers the day after windows on the home of Samuel Rogers in Nottingham were smashed. David Rogers originally denied any involvement in the murder, but later changed his statement. David travelled to Northumbria, and police found a suicide note apologising for what he had done to his baby brother. But today, after the conviction, police have released the CCTV footage of the moment that David actually lunged at his brother, stabbing him through the heart. Thomas Rogers, 26, was knifed in the chest of an open window after a family feud. His brothers David Rogers, 32, and Samuel Rogers, 30, were initially charged with his murder, and on Thursday the 15th of October, David from South Shields, Tyneside, was jailed for life for his murder. Samuel Rogers of Sutton-in-Ashfield, Nottingham, was jailed for 9 years but cleared of murder and convicted of manslaughter. During the case, jurors were told the brothers carried out the attack after a fallout had led to Thomas going to live with his mother in Birmingham. In the run-up to the attack, David had sent messages threatening to kill his brother and saying, "Bro, I've come from Newcastle to get ya." On the day of the attack on the 22nd of August last year, the siblings, both armed with knives, spotted Thomas travelling along Bristol Road in Birmingham, and the footage showed the moment their KA blocked in his Vauxhall Astra and the attack began. It captured the exact moment that David lunged into the vehicle, and the attack only lasted 30 seconds. Thomas was found in the street and died in hospital from the stab wound to the chest. David then went on to flee the city and went to Northumbria, where police officers found the note as well. Detective Inspector Stuart Moberly from West Midlands Police said it took 30 seconds to kill Thomas, and now 2 people will spend the rest of their lives in prison. When we say there are no winners in knife crime, this could not be true in this case. A mother has lost not 1 but 3 children to this horrendous crime. 2 other men, Ryan Hurt from Mansfield, Nottingham, and Macaulay Welby, 22, of no fixed abode, were both cleared of any involvement in the murder. And definitely goes to show that it doesn't matter how many cameras are around, ANPRs, and how easy it is to catch somebody and convict somebody for a murder. It doesn't stop people getting angry. And in this case, I did hear some terrible rumours about why the brothers had fallen out, but due to the fact none of this was released in court, I can't really corroborate any of the claims that were made. But definitely a lot of lessons to take from that story. In this other case that I don't think I covered when it initially broke, but 2 men have been jailed for a park killing in the Sandwell area of the West Midlands. They don't specify this in the courtroom, but from my initial look at the case, I would assume that alcohol or drugs may have been involved in this as well. 2 men have been jailed for life for murdering a man that was viciously assaulted last summer in a park. Anthony Bird was attacked in Victoria Park, Tipton, on the 26th of July 2020 by Stephen Bennett and Sonny Gill. Horrified families watched with their children as they witnessed the pair kick and punch Anthony in a savage attack. Bennett and Gill then went on to flee the park and left Anthony unresponsive on the floor, and he eventually got up despite the severity of his injuries and managed to make his way to his niece's home, where he fell down and was taken to hospital. He had head injuries, a fractured jaw and also cheekbone. He remained in hospital for 2 weeks where his health rapidly deteriorated and he passed away on the 12th of August. Although CCTV didn't capture the attack, it did capture Bennett and Gill after the attack, and they were reenacting and laughing the attack that they carried out. Police then gathered CCTV and witness statements and arrested Bennett and Gill at their homes. A pair of trainers belonging to Bennett were recovered and analysed and showed traces of Anthony's blood on the sole of the foot. Bennett was interviewed and said that he'd been falsely identified. Gill answered no comment in his interview, and following a lengthy trial on the 12th of October, At Wolverhampton Crown Court, Stephen Bennington's Sonny Gill were found guilty of Anthony's murder and jailed for a minimum of 18 years each. Anthony Bird was a father, and his family said in a statement that he was an extremely caring and kind man, and he was very proud of his children and was over the moon to be a grandfather. Sadly, he never got to meet his second grandson, who was born a month after he was killed. Detective Inspector Adam Jobson said this was a vicious attack in front of horrified families and children. I want to say a massive thank you to the witnesses that came forward and provided the information to get justice for Anthony's family. So an absolutely mindless attack and murder, and these men have literally thrown their lives away for no reason. I really appreciate you joining me today, and please don't forget to follow me online at Scarcity Studios on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. And I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.